Hi everyone, so I am doing a pick a card reading for the month of August, and it is a messages from your higher self. So I have three wonderful piles that you can choose from, and I'll insert a clip of each of the piles after this one. So choose whichever pile you feel the most connected to, and I also have a list of my reading services in my Instagram highlight. So if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, please feel free to reach out to me via DM or email. And I hope you've been mindful, and I will see you at your reading. Pile 1, we have rose quartz. Pile 2, we have this black tourmaline with all of these dimensions. And then pile 3, we have this clear quartz. So if you chose pile 1, welcome to your reading. Pile 1 has this rose quartz crystal. I have 3 cards here for past, present, and future energies, and then this oracle card as the overall message from your higher self. So I'm actually going to start with this card. So if you chose pile 1, we have this transformation card coming through here. And I really feel like the message from your higher self is to be open and be positive. Now, I can tell you right off the bat, while I was interpreting these cards, I felt some very heavy and exhausting energy coming through, okay? You, pile 1, you've been through it, okay? Your higher self acknowledges that. I acknowledge you. I acknowledge that. Spirit acknowledges that. You've acknowledged that. This card here, we have here for the past energy, the 10 of Wands. And so this really confirmed to me that you guys are coming out of this period where life is just very tough, has been very tough, very exhausting and very overwhelming. We see here that the girl is hunched over, and she can't even see, the light at the end of the tunnel. She can't even see anything ahead of her. And so I was really picking up on this energy that where things were tough, you've been through a whole bunch of experiences that felt, and even roadblocks that made it difficult to move on. And so your higher self is acknowledging that. And so from this period, I feel like the group that chose this crystal or this pile, you guys are moving into this new chapter into your life where you're more in tune with yourself and you're ready, you're prepared, you're wiser. And so for this current energy, we have the Empress card, and I love this card because I really feel like the Empress embodies this energy where she's very in tune with herself. She's very in tune with herself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. She knows what she wants. And so I feel like from coming out of this period, these tough experiences, you've kind of shifted your perspective entirely, and you've created this new version of yourself. And that's really a celebration, a transformation. And so that's wonderful for you guys. And then for this future energy here, we have the Chariot card. And so, oh my gosh, I'm getting deja vu. And so I really feel like this Chariot card embodies this energy where you're prepared and you're on guard and you're ready. And so your higher self really wants you to be open and know that you're prepared and you have everything that it takes. You've put in the hard work and now you're ready. I really want to say that this is confirmation too. You see her, she has her fist, she's strong, she's prepared, she's wiser. And so I'm going to read from the message book for these oracle cards. So for transformation, we have, just so we can get a little bit more context. You're ready to move beyond the energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. What did we say? You're moving out of this energy for sure. You may feel a real need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. As you move the clutter and debris from your world, you welcome in the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, you are ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. You're moving away from stagnancy or the feeling of being held back and taking the heavy energies of your life and making them into light so that you can fully embrace who you were born to be. So definitely moving from this energy where you felt very limited to a new period in your life where you feel limitless. You feel like you can take on anything, and you know what you want now. You know what to expect. You know what to be ready for. So stay open and be ready to receiving that, okay? So that's ultimately the energy that I'm picking up for the people that chose this pile. If you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to DM me. Check out the reading highlights on my profile. And stay well. Okay, we'll see you in my next reading. Bye. So if you guys chose pile 2, welcome to your reading. So pile 2, you guys chose this black tourmaline crystal. Another very beautiful crystal. I really love all of the dimensions going on in it. So I don't know if the light is doing it any justice, but there's that. So I have past, present, and future tarot cards. Past, present, and future tarot cards. Past, present, and future energy from our tarot cards here. And then I have one oracle card for the overall message for the month of August for you guys. And so I'm going to start off with this card. So if you chose pile 2, the card you have is Intuitions and Downloads. And so, oops, sorry, didn't even realize. I hope you can see it now. And so I really feel like the message from your higher self is to stay grounded. Really stay grounded during this time, so that you're able to read the signs and pick up on the signs that you're getting, okay? Definitely staying grounded and connecting with yourself is very important for you during this time. So let's explore that a little bit more. So for this past and present energy, I'm definitely picking up on this chaotic and conflict sort of energy, very intense, okay? I just want to say, for the people that chose this pile too, I am acknowledging your pain, and I really applaud you, and I get that it's been very hard for you guys. It sort of feels like you guys feel like you've been taking one L after the other, and that, stuff just keeps happening. Shit just keeps happening left and right. And so your higher self also acknowledges that. And, it's been hard. It's been tough. Okay. And as I was shuffling too, I want to mention, like, I immediately heard, like, it was very important that you quiet your mind. You figure out how to quiet your mind during this time, because there's a lot going on. And there has been a lot going on in your external world. And so it's been very difficult, and it's really important for you now more than ever to keep sane. And so the future energy we have here, so this is definitely, some positive news for you guys, is that change is coming, and it's coming quick, okay? The chaos that's been happening has been happening for you, not to you. And so it's really important for you guys to remember that during this time. I also want to say that I'm picking up on heavy fire energy, so you may be in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And also, just some light for the end of your tunnel. Contrary to as much fear and anxiety the Tower card steers for many people, the Tower card is actually my favorite card, okay? And here's why. Because in spite of the flames and the clouds and the darkness and the thunder that we have going on here, people jumping out, people dying, in spite of all that, the wonderful thing that comes out of chaos, as I'm sure you've experienced throughout this lifetime, is a better version of yourself. And so I really feel that message coming through for you guys, that it's important for you to remember that everything that's happening is for another purpose, is for a greater purpose. You're just weeding out all of the negative or the deep and the dark energy to make way for something new. I also want to mention that, your spirit guides and your higher self really, really, really want you to connect with them. I really want to emphasize that. I don't know if any of you meditate or, have been trying to connect with your spirit guides in some way, but they really want to connect with you, and they really want you to acknowledge that they've been here helping you throughout this difficult time, okay? So I'm going to read what we have here a little bit further for the Intuition and Downloads card for you guys, just to get a little bit more context. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you are having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel like you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, the card is reassuring you that you are indeed correct. And I also mentioned, in the beginning, staying grounded is going to help you, notice the signs before, or notice the signs that are coming to you. So I don't know if some of you guys kind of predicted the L's that you were taking were going to be L's, but ultimately just know that the L's are making way for, new things to come in. This is a time when you're able to see, hear, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you are in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. So yes, definitely connecting with yourself, staying grounded. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I'm going to mention it again. If you've been having headaches or, feeling very intense headaches, I want to say it's like a sign that you need to reshift the focus on yourself and find a way to calm the anxiety and the intensity going on around you. Okay, definitely meditating, definitely drinking warm teas, doing anything that is going to help make your heart feel warm, help keep you sane and help keep you at peace. Okay, so overall, your guys' message is definitely take deep breaths, through this chaotic and difficult time. Change is coming, and it's coming for the better and to upgrade this version of yourself. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to DM me and check out my readings highlight on my Instagram page. Okay? As always, stay well, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. If you guys chose pile 3, this is your reading. So we have this clear quartz crystal, and I use this crystal when I need clarity, when I want to manifest this sort of peace of mind, and that's really the message that I was picking up from your higher self for you guys. So I have 3 tarot cards here embodying past, present, and future energy, and then 1 oracle card as the overall message for the month of August. So if you chose pile 3, the card that came through for you is joy and contentment. And so I really feel for you guys, the message from your higher self here is to live in the moment and find peace and be at peace with all that is. Okay, we're gonna explore that more. So these past and present energies really confirm to me that you, if not already, are finally embarking on this new journey of newness, this new journey of curiosity, and finally reaping the benefits of your reward. I feel like the world is really your oyster now. Like, you're finally, the storm is over, and you feel, I want to say the word that's coming to mind right now is like light. You feel less of a burden. You feel, almost like happy with where you are. Like, good things are, you finally feel like good things are coming to you. Good things are happening to you. However, dun dun dun. However, for this future energy card, we have the Four of Swords, which talks a lot about exhaustion. And so with this card coming up as future energy, I want to mention that the message coming through is to bask in this energy of newness, in this energy of contentment and joy, and to not let your thoughts ruin it. Do not stand in the way of your own happiness. Do not be your own roadblock. Do not be the thing that kills your happiness. Try not to overthink yourself to exhaustion. And I'm really noticing like the cloudiness, or it looks like murkiness of this crystal. Do not be the thief of your own joy. Don't overthink yourself to exhaustion to the point where you can't enjoy what's happening for you right now, because there are so many good things happening for you right now. I'm also picking up on, with this World card, this infinity, and this sort of wreath reminds me of a cycle, this never-ending cycle. And so your higher self wants to tell you that you've just come out of this very difficult period where there was something that you knew wasn't working for you. And so in overthinking, or in thinking of the negative, you're at risk of falling into that same sort of pattern. And so to avoid that, you have to remind yourself to appreciate where you are now and be at peace with where you are now. And so that's the message coming through very heavily right now. I'm gonna read further the Joy and Contentment card from the book, this Oracle book, just to get a little bit more context. Let's see here. Joy, A, B, C, D, E, F. Here it is. 64. Yeah, you guys have so many. I kind of feel like you guys are like, finally, finally good things are happening to you. Although, between you and I, good things are always happening for you, okay? But no, really, you're finally embracing and embarking on this newness and this curiosity and this unknowingness. And so you really need to bask in it and appreciate it and live in it, okay. Oh wait, not intuitions and downloads. Joy and contentment. Be here now. Wow. Enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded and continuing to unfold. What did I say? I'm so sorry. I'm just, that was just the message coming through. Really, live in the moment, embrace what's happening. Enjoy where you are now. A wave of contentment is washing over your life. Contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you are always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you smile, dance, and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your joy fully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully, and through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is key to inner peace, and you are being given the opportunity to experience it now. Yes, so definitely getting out of your own way. Don't let one minor little setback or fears and the ego trying to creep up on you. Don't, let that go. Don't focus on that. Pay attention to everything good that's happening to you right now, because you've worked, I really feel, Pal 3, you've worked so hard to get to where you are right now. You put in a tremendous amount of work to finally master living in the moment, and master being present, and master being happy with what you have and where you are now. And you know, it'd be a shame to let yourself or anybody else take that away from you. Okay, so I'm really, you know, I'm sending you clarity and guidance and positivity now to acknowledge how far you've come and find a way to appreciate the good. Celebrate small accomplishments. I feel like, I don't know, a vast majority of you, I'm getting to, you know, look at, start reciting affirmations. Look at yourself in the mirror, and or even write down all the wonderful things and good things that have happened to you this past year, these past couple of months, these past weeks, these past days. You know, acknowledge all the stuff, all the positive shifts that have happened for you. It could even be like, you know, your mindset, all the positive things that you've changed about yourself and that you've learned to love, the things that you've learned to grow from. And step out of your own way. Don't overthink yourself to exhaustion, because you're doing so well, okay? And your higher self wants you to know that you are totally capable of continuing on this path, okay? So that's what I'm picking up for pile 3. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to DM me and check out my reading highlights on my Instagram page. As always, be well, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye!